The teachers at Pebble Hill spent some time last spring discussing and reflecting on our school goal of making thinking more visible. Collectively, we decided that while our data showed improvement, we still needed to continue this journey. We felt that narrowing our focus to one aspect of learning could prove effective. Through careful observation, assessment, data collection, and discussion, we zeroed in on reading comprehension. We wondered, could we increase student reading comprehension through the use of effective literacy instruction school-wide? Our teachers collected class and individual student data in September using First Steps reading assessments. We noticed that our data showed that while students were great at decoding, they were generally weak in strategies such as inferring and synthesizing. Teachers also reflected on their own practice, thinking critically and creatively of ways to improve their teaching of reading. Together, we decided to focus on reading strategies, especially inferring and synthesizing. We also wondered if we could make a difference by restructuring our literacy block to foster small group instruction and individual conferring time in all grades. Through a series of mini sprints, we worked collaboratively to shift how we teach reading comprehension in our classes. We had a hunch that if we focused our instruction on a few reading strategies, this could help improve students' ability to read for understanding. Teachers wondered if refining our practice using learning targets and success criteria, specifically during reading instruction, would help to clarify goals for students. Maybe students would develop greater expertise in reflecting on their own learning through this self-assessment and possibly lead to improvement in their reading comprehension. During our Pro D days, lunch and learns, collaboration afternoons, and team teaching times with the COI, we focused on the self-monitoring strategies from Strategies at Work. We also embraced the ideas from reciprocal teaching. Teachers collaborated in grade groups to plan and refine small group instruction. During collaboration times, teachers used the Big Three to reflect on themselves as professional learners and set their own next steps. From grades 1 to 7, students learned how to read and leave tracks of their thinking through annotation. Our lessons focused on learning about the things good readers do, listening to our inner voice, leaving tracks of our thinking through discussion and annotating, skimming and scanning, and using strategies to think deeply about what is being read. Students created their own metaphor, myself as a learner magnet, to self-assess using the Big Three, learning targets, and the assessment arrow. All grades embrace reciprocal teaching and are able to use the Fab4 strategies, predicting, questioning, clarifying, and summarizing, to think deeply when reading. These strategies have become part of literature circle discussion groups in many classes, and teachers are creating and sharing their own materials based on these strategies. Our reading assessment data at this time points to a small increase in student success using inferential thinking while reading. Many students have commented in their student perspectives how the Fab4s helped them improve their reading comprehension. Teacher surveys also convey an increased excitement during lessons and book clubs in particular. Teachers have seen the significant impact that the consistent use of effective teaching strategies can have for their students. Students are talking about what helps them read best. The excitement of teaching and learning for both teachers and students is evident in the conversations that take place in the staff room and classrooms through surveys. The positive energy created by this collaborative inquiry, where teachers are comfortable sharing their successes and failures, is making an impact on both professional and student learning at Pebble Hill.